said, excuse me, but you don't understand where I'm at. I was all around the world, on span, cross the map. I've been laying low and now it's time to pop up, bitch, I'm back. Now I'ma run it up. Snooze on the kid that you done with what? You better go get your numbers up. Now-
Hey folks, how's it going? What a shock. The MCU'S Bleeding Edge report. We're back. What episode are we at, Andres?
13.
13? 13, baby. It's a magical number.
Mm-hmm.
Andres, how are you, sir?
Pretty good. Well, I'm excited that we're going to talk about Daryl Dixon. I saw it twice, so that's good.
I wish I had see it twice. It was that fucking good.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll talk about it.
I see. Alrighty, folks. We've got some contrast here. That's always good. Now, we are, of course, MCU'S Bleeding Edge report, which is, of course, a titled live stream show under the MCU'S Bleeding Edge YouTube channel and podcast. Andres, the pop culture guy, the veteran content creator and YouTuber, is my special guest co-host on this show, and a good friend of mine, and a good friend of yours, I hope. Now, as far as I go, I don't know if you want to be friends with me, probably, but Andres definitely. I'm Jeff S, aka TrueKnowledge, if you don't know yet. A few call me that in real life, but it's okay. We're here, as Andres and I just briefly discussed, to review live the first episode of the Daryl Dixon much anticipated Walking Dead spinoff series, which, again, Andres and I can debate all day about whether it was a good episode or not and whatnot, but it's shot in France, and that's all I have to say. It's really fun. Some of the shots are stunning. You know what I'm saying? They literally are. And episode 3, Lamentus. Re-review, rewatch. Loki season 1. What we got? Like what? A month plus for Loki season 2?
3 weeks, if you have to be realistic.
3 weeks.
3 weeks, and before the first week of October, we get Loki season 2.
Jeez. I can't even the music that music, the intro music of Loki episode 3. Now we're gonna start with this obviously, but Loki episode 3, that music, that intro music, that beat is hot, man. I love it. I forgot how good that song was. That track.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's called the End of the World. Like something.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, I can pull up the name of the song. They actually listed.
I played it when we reviewed it the first time. I played it as the intro. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I think towards the end was called Dark Moon. They played that there towards the end of the episode. That was the song towards the end.
Was that the one? Was that country one?
Yes.
It was the country version of that. Is that what that was?
Yeah, I think it was that one.
I was wondering. Yeah, because I was wondering what that was, because that was actually really interesting. I didn't hear the whole thing, but I liked the way it sounded.
Yeah, it's mid 60 song. So yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, Loki has really good music. I think the next episode there's another music they use.
Overall, the soundtrack and the music is great overall in the series. I love the main theme music. That din din dun 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 din din. The shit is really catchy, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks. We at the MCU'S Bleeding Edge are so professional that we're not able to play clips of music. I just do this. There you go. That's our level of professionality here.
Finest at the finest hour.
I asked Andres to do a Star Wars intro and beep boop it and shit one other day, and he was not willing to take up the challenge. Unfortunately,
You didn't ask me. You didn't ask me. You're such a liar.
Didn't I ask you?
No, you didn't.
You can provide us one?
I think you're mismemory the Thursday episode that we did of Ahsoka, episode 3.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Plus, this is episode 12. I just double checked. This is episode 12 of the Monday Report, folks.
Thank you, Andres. I appreciate that. Episode 12. We made it to 12.
Yeah. I mean, hey, that's good. That's a good sign.
It is a good
Plus,
sign.
yes, the good sign for today is that we at least got 2 shows to talk about. Which
I
is
know.
great.
I know.
So what do you want to start with? Do you want to let's discuss
Yeah.
it. So
go ahead. Tell me. Give me the breakdown. What did you think of there? This is episode 1.
okay, awesome. So pretty much, I liked the episode. I really enjoyed Daryl Dixon. It's a good episode. I don't. It doesn't beat. I haven't seen some of the other Spanish shows, but like comparing this to Dead City, I think I do like this more than that first pilot episode maybe, but there's just a couple things I don't like, but we'll get into it when we discuss the episode. But overall, it's a great start. I actually like it. Like we actually have good like storylines that they actually set up pretty well. Like that's the one thing I like about the show. It's very tough form with the storyline, and plus we know already that they're getting a second season, so that's good because that was the problem with Dead City. I think for me, it was like like it was a clear story, but like I think it was what was it, like episode 4 or 5, we realized they were trying to set up something else.
Yeah,
Like,
it was. I think what was it? I think it was 5.
Yeah, like episode 5 was something like
I
that.
know the energy just completely changed, everything whatnot, right? Like it was almost like a different. It was almost like a different show all of a sudden.
Yeah. So like here, I think you were confident that okay, this is a full on like season to go multiple seasons.
That's
So
weird though, isn't it? I mean, it's very strange they would. I mean, it doesn't make you a little bit. Doesn't sound a little bit hard to believe that AMC would be that unconfident with these series that they would. You get what I'm saying, right?
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, hey, they put them. What was it? 2 years ago, 3 years ago? They taunted the fans. They teased the fans. This shit was going to come out.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. I mean, we're in a weird time right now with studios.
Well, no, without question.
Yeah. But the thing is, you got for the this city is with Maggie and Negan.
Yeah.
So you don't know what was that going to be like. Where Daryl Dixon, you were more confident because Daryl Dixon is everyone's favorite character. So like no matter what, like
yeah,
the show, like I think everyone wanted to see that.
I mean, honestly, you probably would have a better pulse than I would probably, since you actually got farther into The Walking Dead than I did in terms of overall watch time with the seasons and whatnot. So you probably would have more of a sense of sort of like where the fandom was, maybe, right? In terms of who was sort of like at that point by the end, what 13 seasons or whatever, right? 14 seasons
or 11 seasons.
Only 11? Jeez, it seemed like 18 fucking seasons.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's weird. It's like from the beginning they had shorter episodes, but then the longer they went, they began having more episodes. Like the final season was like your usual like television network 20 or 22 episodes, like ridiculous. Because now
they did 22 episodes in the last season.
Yeah, hold on, let me check it.
Holy shit! Wow.
Yeah.
Goddamn, Andres, you're fucking me up again now. This is, folks. This is the shit. We're like literally right off the bat. Here we go. We're talking about The Walking Dead again. We can't help it. There's no way to review any of these spin-off series and not talk about The Walking Dead every fucking time you do the reviews. You have to.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
So I'm just checking out, and sorry to interrupt, but
no, not at it.
Yeah. So for the episode count, this is funny. From 3 to 9 were 60 episodes. That's what they went with. But now 10 was 22 episodes, and then the final season was 24 episodes. We did.
So the first season was how many? 6?
Yes, correct. And then season 2 was 13. And then from 3 to 9, it was always 16 episodes. And then, and then 10 went much longer, 22 episodes. And then 11, the final season, is 20.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me. I mean, again, having now watched all of it, right?
Near the I stop at 5 or have I think in the beginning of 6.
Yeah, no, we both stopped at the same time. Pretty much everybody.
Yeah.
It seems like everyone I've talked to about it now has said that they stopped right at that same time.
Yeah,
that was the cutoff mark. You either kept on going at that point or you didn't, and that was because the minute that we started losing any of the core team, right? It was just
yeah, Well, yeah, but for me, it's always the quality of the show. Like if you jerking me around, faking deaths and
you already know. For me, it was what it was. It was Glenn.
Yeah, exactly. So it was it wasn't point for me to watch it. Just continue watching it, and it was just not worth it.
And the crazy thing is, honestly, Andres, is that freaking between between me and you on the personal side of things, this is before my TBI that we're talking about. That not now, not now where I have a hard time with watching certain stuff or whatever, or I have to stop certain things, or I start things and I don't finish them. This is back then where I literally had to stop. I couldn't watch the show.
Yeah.
I told you I couldn't do it. I knew Glenn was going to die, and I could not watch it. So I finally did. I finally did though, and it was definitely fucking gory as fuck, man.
Yeah, which the series had some loss, so that's good.
No, it was. I mean, I didn't cry or anything and whatnot, but it was heartbreaking. It really was. I mean, it was heartbreaking to even hear that he was going to leave the show. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess every fan's different, right? And I mean, hey, I mean, I don't know what the numbers were like after that. At that point, that'd be something interesting to probably look up too. There would be, how did they do numbers wise after that season? At that point, right? I'm sure they got a big spike, episode wise and whatnot when with the whole Negan, with the baseball bat deal popped in. But I have to imagine things sort of from there just went down.
It did. From I think starting from 8, it started to drop down. Because after that they started losing audience from 2. So I'm just looking at now with the ratings. The ratings were
it makes sense. The more they started losing the original characters, it just
yeah, it seems like it. Because season 7, so the premiere for Negan, I said before previously when we did Dead City was 17.03 billion viewers saw that when we got introduced with Negan.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I'm trying to look at it. Yeah, I think that was the highest for that series because that was the highest.
That's actually how many people committed suicide when they watched the first episode of Willow.
Oh my God, Willow! The Willow. No, I will watch a Walking Dead crossover Willow, and then I think that's how we'll make that.
I would really rather sit down and watch the entire Walking Dead right now for it's to stay awake for a week than ever watch Willow again.
Oh my God, I'll bet my money. Well, you know what's funny? They could easily make a Willow meets Star Wars, so it could happen.
It would have to be. But it would have to be Bleeding Edge style. It would have to be really fucked up and funny. You know what I mean? It would have to be really stupid and shit and whatnot. It would not be. It could not be serious.
Hey, Star Wars did that. I don't know. You seen the Christmas videos or the Christmas specials of Star Wars or the Ewok thing? Oh my God, it's just so bad.
Imagine they did you didn't watch Andor.
No, not yet.
But you know how serious it was. Imagine they did Andor with Willow as a crossover, right?
No,
that'd be interesting. I'd love that.
Yeah. Well,
Stellan Skarsgård with fucking some of them weak ass actors and shit, whatnot. He probably would just walk off.
I mean, well that or he just like phone in his performance and just
That's
like
right.
does like a campy performance.
Just
Like
use
that's
use like a digital image of him, and then have Chat GDP talk for him.
yeah, that would be funny.
And still get paid. And still get paid.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, you get paid, you do your acting. I'll
Sure,
do
hey.
all the time.
Just having Stellan Skarsgård name attached to it, whatnot. Maybe would at least they would at least not deleted it off Disney Plus.
True. I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, Willow could have been good, right? Like,
Then again, Stellan Skarsgård's career would be over at that point, just for being associated with Willow. So I mean,
nah, he's fine. Like he's been. I mean, I don't know. Like he's been in the 2 Thor films. Remember? Like he was in Thor: The Dark World.
well, yeah, he was Selvig, Dr. Selvig.
Yeah. So that was the worst MCU film. So he's fine. He's been acting.
You think the Dark World was worse than Captain Marvel?
Yes. Because at least Captain Marvel has Samuel L. Jackson and Ben Mendelsohn.
That's true. That's true.
You know,
That's true.
It has, it has better action. And at least Captain Marvel got my attention. Where Dark World, I was completely bored. Like I can't remember what the hell was going on.
Captain Marvel didn't get my attention really, to be honest with you. I thought that but I mean, we'll save this. This would be a great it would be not a re-ranking, I guess. Yeah, like it would be it would be interesting to do a I mean, hey, let's be honest. You and I, one thing that Andres and I share among many things is a love for the MCU, to where we're very optimistic and we don't want it to be bad, right? Like neither one of us in any situation would ever make content like other creators do, which I'm not trying to pulling anybody out personally and whatnot, but eat off of the demise of something so great, right? Something that's so close to our hearts, you know what I'm saying, whatnot, and everything and whatnot. I don't I'm sorry, but just because something is really good and then it falls off, I'm not going to just like literally make content every day and know that I'm going to cash in if I just beat up on the fact that there's so many fans that are just so disappointed at like how good shit they got than how bad it got, right?
Yeah,
because it's almost like impulsivity, and it's not even fair, really, to be honest with you, if you think about it, to literally sit there and just shit all over Marvel Studios and whatnot and everything just because like Phase 4 wasn't perfect.
Yeah, no, or Phase 5, that matters.
If you want to fucking attack Disney, go ahead.
Yeah,
have at it. You know what I'm saying? That I don't. Please, you know what I mean. I in fact I endorse it. Yeah, I won't lie. I won't.
Yeah, I mean, Disney's it's like this year they have the worst movies. Like who the hell thought to put Haunted Mansion in the July release date? It was so stupid. It's that became their second biggest bomb after Indiana Jones 5 or whatever.
I watched yeah, I know, and I thought my therapist told me about Indiana Jones 5. I'll tell you after the show what he had to say about it. Now he's old. He's older than us. You know what I'm saying? Not so of course he would have a different lens. You know what I mean? And whatnot. And then about the film, we would, right? But I'm going to see it. Is it on Disney Plus?
Hold on. I have my Disney Plus up now.
It has to be.
I think so. Let's give me a minute.
No, but then again, I haven't seen. I don't remember seeing an advertisement for it.
I don't think so. I think I heard the announcement that they have it in some dates.
I think Cyber watched Ant-Man Quantumania again.
Oh really?
Weekend, yeah.
Oh my god. Oh dear.
Hey, you know what? There's nothing wrong with that, Hey, look, it wasn't that bad. But it certainly wasn't one.
No. It was at least it wasn't Thor: The Dark World or Iron Man 2.
Or Captain Marvel.
That's true. Or
Right?
or Love and Thunder. That matter for
Oh
me.
God, please. Wait a minute. You know what? Hold on. We got to stop after this, but get back on track. But I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I forgot. Thor: Love and Thunder is the worst MCU film ever. Like the Dark World Dark World is like an Oscar winner contender compared to Thor: Love and Thunder. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously. Like you think that like the villain was bad, was horrible in Dark World, but
Yeah.
what they did, right? It's a great actor in Love and Thunder. What Taika did to him and whatnot with his character Gore, that could have been so great. Is a joke. It really is. He made him almost like a clown.
Yeah. It's
Guy
just tough.
he deserved better.
Yeah. Well, yeah. See, I agree with that part. Like, he deserves better. Like, he should have more screen time. Like, he had a good.
He has to be pissed.
I don't know. I mean,
He's not the type that would ever go out publicly and ever say anything about it, but he cannot be happy.
yeah. I mean, Bale's very, he's very private about.
No, he is. No, he would never. I don't think he would ever publicly ever go out and. No, he's not that type.
No, not like a lot of actors. They
No.
usually talk about that.
No, and honestly, even Hemsworth, Hemsworth would not have him going out publicly. Just shows how utterly he must have been really upset.
I mean,
I don't see him. He's a very humble guy. I think he's very thankful to Kevin Feige as Marvel Studios.
yeah. I mean, you say like the tone was just too goofy. That's it. You know, I don't think he was frustrated or disappointment. You know, it sounded like he was like kind of annoyed that it was like too goofy. So he wants to maybe go to a different direction, as he say. That this was like in the interview. I remember a long time ago.
Oh, he'll never come back in the MCU if they and work with Taika.
It's really bizarre. That's the thing. I hope they get another like they had to make another Thor film because
they will.
Yeah, but with Taika, I think it's time to get.
No, Taika's done.
Yeah, we'll see.
No, he's done with Marvel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even saying that. I don't know. They're usually with Star Wars, right? So
I mean, well, Star Wars is different. Like they're just like you're off. Like,
I think I didn't even realize at first that he actually was involved with the Mandalorian and everything and whatnot.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't know Perdue was in the Mandalorian. Like he did the one with the Luke Skywalker episode in season 2, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah,
I've got to go back. I want to go back and rewatch the like. There's I don't want to just go back and watch the scenes that one episode of season 2 with Ahsoka.
Yeah.
I want to go back and just rewatch the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that tomorrow night for episode 4 because I saw that like the day of.
That's right, folks. Quick plug. We're reviewing episode 4 of Ahsoka on Wednesday night, and I am pumped for it too.
Yes, I'm curious about Cyber's appearance. I know I knew something was gonna happen, and I was like, oh god.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're talking about Daryl Dixon.
Most definitely. I'm interested in Cyber's opinion too, to be honest with you, because I think Cyber's a little bit disappointed with Ahsoka.
With Sabine and all that. Yeah.
But that's okay. You know what? That's Cyber. I've known him for a long time and whatnot and everything, right? And he likes what he likes, and if he doesn't like something, he's gonna say it.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, respect his opinion. So, you had to go with it. Like, I mean, it's not. I mean, it's like, what else do you want to do? Like, he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. So
and you know what? Honestly, he's watched a lot of fucking movies, man.
Yeah, that's true.
He has watched a lot of movies, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatnot, right? Like a lot more than I've ever had. So that's got to count for something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So,
okay, so we got the first shot of Daryl off the shore. Apparently,
it was like Inception.
Yes.
I was like, what the fuck? Is this Inception?
Oh my god, that is so funny. Yeah, it was like Inception meets The Last of Us, the TV show a little bit. With him like walking in the desert lands of Paris. It's really great. But yeah, so we got him offshore. I don't know if this was following up in the original show. I guess. I guess he was trying to find the origin of the zombie virus. I guess because in the episode towards the end we get the main villains called the what's their name the cause, right? And apparently they're experimenting these zombies because we see that we got these new zombies in the show. They have acid blood in their bodies, which is kind of cool.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, that's what I saw in my second viewing. I had to rewatch it because I was like,
see, that's you. Yeah, you know what? I wish I'm gonna rewatch it. I have to.
yeah,
Because I started to. I loved it. Just to be clear, I thought it was. I think it was much better than episode 1 of Dead City.
I agree. I like this one.
The tone is so much different. It really is. It's very Walking Dead-ish.
Yeah,
right.
Cool. And I think that what works is just like you got one main character we're familiar with a new set of characters, which is good. Yeah.
No, most definitely.
Yeah. So and also, yeah, I'll for me, I think what works is that it sets up, how you say, like it kind of branches out the Walking Dead universe and like gives us new territories, new rules and like new set of zombies that we probably didn't see yet in the Walking Dead. Like of course the zombies sewer king that we got from episode 5 briefly. Here, like it's kind of cool that we see the acid, zombies, which is kind of a neat thing, because I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, like seeing zombies, like just acid you is kind of like a neat way to kill you off quickly, and then the weapons, like it's kind of cool to see these like very inferior weapons from like the Renaissance days of the city. So I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, I think this episode did a good job of expanding the lore and like the set of rules and like the new stuff we're going to see in Paris and like how the people of Paris like form their way of living in the zombie apocalypse, which is neat because with the city is like, oh yeah, you see the groups of America, with the resources and all that. Like here, I like it wasn't about resources. Like I like it was like religion and like how to survive and all that. So that was kind of cool.
I'm sorry about that. I'm pulling up the Daryl Dixon season 1 trailer.
Oh, cool. It was
no. I agree with you 100%. I do. I love the I want to say that the setting and also the sort of, I guess, the theme of so far of the show, and then of course your secondary characters, right, is really different. It's a very different feel, right?
Yeah.
And it's darker and more serious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's it feels like a very Western kind of zombie kind of feel to it. Like the lone, rider in this very foreign planet, foreign, land, doing something and like getting like kind of getting stuck into this like other plot that. Yes, hello Facebook user, welcome back, whoever you are. Could be either a stranger or cyber or whoever.
What up? It could be a bot. Who knows? It could be that bot, the one bot that actually blocked me and rejected me. I'm the only person that's ever been actually blocked by a bot.
That's crazy.
How do you fit? Do you believe that shit?
Yeah, I don't know. Technology, it's so weird with the guidelines.
He's not feeling me, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a bot.
Yeah, Mr. Bot, how you doing?
I'm
anyway,
serious.
so like it's very good that we're not dealing with more like I like the drama. It's like personal. Like okay, like the main villain is after Daryl because Daryl apparently killed his brother. In fact, the lady they captured killed the brother. So I'm like I mean, first of all, what happened to that lady? Like we didn't see her after these soldiers are gonna go and see the nuns, and all that.
I know that
It-
was crazy to see, but I sort of got lost at the point that she started explaining this whole quest and shit, everything and whatnot that she wanted Daryl to go on and whatnot. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here?
yeah, I had to rewatch it. That's why.
That's
Like,
why I had
I
to
know-
rewatch it. Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Okay, wait a minute. What?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
like what I understand, like the second coming of Jesus Christ is there or something, whatever. And Daryl has to like, no, I'm just kidding, but seriously,
yeah, but it's I don't know if you've seen 28 Days Later, like or like in other zombie.
yeah, I have.
Cool. You and I had to do a podcast on 28 Days Later in the Halloween season, October. That'd be fun.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah. After we rewatch and we review the entire Walking Dead, we'll do that.
yeah. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. We
The
need to start.
the year 2038.
That's true. Oh my god. Or 2077. And,
There you go.
just-
Since it'll only take us what 10 years to rewatch and review the entire Walking Dead
oh my god.
and do all the other
Yeah.
fucking shows that we have to review and everything, whatnot next year, the year after, and blah blah blah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I know. Oh my god. Yeah. Let's not think about that. But
No, thank God that Marvel slowed down and Disney slowed down and whatnot, right?
yeah, that's just true. Because
Seriously.
after Loki, it's like we don't like it's only Echo. We have to wait a little bit longer, which is good.
No, because and again, folks, please understand that in the MCU'S Bleeding report, and I'm working right now with Andres, with Cyberneticshark, and with my daughter Isabella now that works for us and whatnot and everything. Thank you, Isabella, for the thumbnail tonight. And freeing up my time a little bit and whatnot. We went to a Godsmack concert on Saturday. It was fucking awesome. But I'm an old, crippled, broken man and whatnot and everything. So dancing around and headbanging and shit takes a toll on me. And I was hurting a little bit, today and everything and whatnot. I can't party like I used to. But hey, you know what? I did manage to smoke a joint with a cop while I was there, which is always cool.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Not many people can do that. But again,
You think that's in like a Judd Apatow film, like Superbad? With Seth Rogen and Bill Hader.
I was just looking at my phone, smoking a joint, and all of a sudden I looked to the right. There was a cop standing right next to me and whatnot. And I'm like, I wasn't worried, but like he just smiled at me. It was like, "What's up, bro?" He was like, "I like your hat or whatever. I like your shirt," because I had one of my fucking cool, one of my crazy shirts on or whatever and whatnot. Okay. And he's like, "Pass me that shit."
Was he in uniform?
Yeah.
Wow, that is so funny.
He wasn't a cop. He was a security guard cop.
Oh, yeah. Like for the concert,
Yeah. But he's still. I mean, he was, an official.
Official authority. Yeah.
No, so I mean, no. It was, but again, folks, only in my reality do things like this occur. You know what I'm saying? Not like
Yeah. Well, to maybe add the story, actually, yesterday, my other co-host Chris, we had a chance to see Barbie, and I gotta say, it's fantastic. Great film.
Oh God, is that good?
Yeah, it's so funny. You will like it. I think you will like it. It's just how crazy. Like this is probably Will Ferrell's best role.
I like it because it's really bad. Because Cyrus is terrible.
No, I think like if you think too hard about the film and what they're saying, then you don't like it. But for me, I enjoyed it. I think it's a great, fun movie. It has, great performances by Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, and many of the cast members. It's a great film. It looks great. It's particularly with Barbie Land. It's a great production design. It's really great film. But if you're that person that thinks too hard and you think about the message a lot, like I do, but don't take it too hard. It's a movie.
Yeah,
and
it's true. It's true. It's but I mean, it's as always, folks, our goal here at the MCU'S Bleeding Edge YouTube channel and podcast is always to entertain you, and to give you something to, take your mind, off of work, or, you know what I mean? Or, your shimmy tiny penis, or, your wife, crackhead wife that's fucking some dude or whatever, whatnot, and everything, or whatever's going on, or whatever, whatever your deal is. But no, we're trying to entertain you, or at least, be so bad that like maybe we'd be more funny. No, I'm just joking. We are funny. Let's be honest. But no, the MCU'S Bleeding Edge, report is not our normal show. We don't have a set structure. We don't have a, what I'm saying, we don't have a guest panel, right?
Yeah.
We don't, I'm not really the moderator, you know what I mean? We're not, right? Like we just kind of just do our own thing here. We're rolling guests in, as we go here. I'm just trying to kind of sort of slowly find people that want to come on and just, I'm not used to having people come on and just do segment stuff. It's different. It's new. You know what I mean? Whatnot, right? And it's as Andres knows, in content creation, which we like to talk about here, the actual nuts and bolts. Every time you turn a new corner in content creation, it's something totally new, and it isn't just that easy to just figure out how to go about it sometimes.
Yeah, true.
Not when you make things as complicated as I do, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just messing.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. YouTube is weird, so I don't.
Right. I just like fun. I just like to challenge myself and do something that's interesting. That's all you can do.
Yeah, that's true. That's same thing for me.
And what's cooler than doing a double episode review of two different shows and one that's actually already happened?
Yeah. Well, hey, speaking of that, I think it's. It doesn't matter. It's our show. I think it's fun because what else we're gonna do? Besides talking movies or TV.
Daryl Dixon, episode 1. Now you watched the episode twice. I only watched it once.
Yeah.
So you would have picked up things I didn't pick up. Obviously.
Yeah.
That's why I've got to watch it because I have to be prepared for the second episode review. So I really have a full understanding from jump. You have to, folks. You have to have have the baseline of the show, right? And if you're watching this and you haven't watched the episode, you'll understand, right? Like this when you watch that, like it gets. You think for a minute that you kind of like things are sort of calm and it's just very Walking Deadish, and then all of a sudden they throw at you like what we're gonna get, kind of, right? It's very different than Dead City. Very different. Very different.
Yeah. And I think it's much longer than Dead City in terms of the first pilot hour because I try to figure out episode 1 of Dead City was kind of 58 or 40 minutes long, where this was a half hour, I think.
I think the first episode of Dead City was about I think it was 47 minutes, 48 minutes.
Yeah, something like that. I cannot find it here, but
no, I don't even have to. I didn't even pay attention to how long the Daryl Dixon episode was. All I cared about was it was fun to watch.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? I wanted to enjoy it.
Yeah. So, I think first thing I like that this does that it doesn't. You don't have to see the previous show to get the sense of what's going on. You could understand why Dixon's here, why he's up on shore, everything makes a lot of sense. It's not confusing. If you
you're gonna give us flashbacks at some point. I know it.
Yeah, exactly. We got the brief clip of was it Rick's daughter Judith?
Yeah.
That's her name, and of course briefly
that's what that was. That was Judith.
Yeah, she got older.
Oh, that's older Judith. Yes, because I'm like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah, that was Judith. Yeah, that's that one. And then of course the brief clip of Carol a little bit.
I actually thought that was Carol there for a minute that saved Daryl. I did. I was like, oh shit, they're gonna drop Carol right in episode 1.
Yeah. See, I wasn't thinking about that. I just recognized that was the lady that was watching Daryl.
I couldn't tell either. I'm just like, who the hell would it be?
Yeah, well, Yeah, it's weird. I
But
don't know.
no. You know, we know where she's going to be in the series, and
Yeah.
it's exciting. It'll be interesting to see how she. I mean, I don't even really understand why the hell he's even in France.
Yeah, like, is it because he's trying to find Rick, or is he
They
trying
didn't
to?
explain it.
Yeah, that part I'm a little confused.
They referred to it. Again, they're going to give us flashbacks. They have to. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Because, like, I mean, you know, for one thing, how the fuck do you cross the entire ocean on top of like some like broken down fucking like hutch or whatever, whatnot?
Yeah,
Like, does that really seem logically possible?
I guess so. I'm just looking at like explanation.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. At the end of the episode, you see he was on a boat at one point.
Yeah. Yeah, we got confirmation of that.
Yeah, it'd be very difficult to cross the entire ocean just on top of that thing.
Yeah, it seems like he was with bad guys, and then they throw him off the bridge, as we saw, towards that episode.
Hey, everybody's a fucking bad guy in this series, basically, almost.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I mean, first off, you cannot trust no one in this universe.
No. This shit is like this is very different than like the Walking Dead City, because like I guess apparently it's surprisingly France, which is like literally like some pussy ass like weak ass country that fucking like literally like they riot over the stupidest shit constantly. You know what I mean? Whatnot. Like they're known for it. Whatnot. Right? They're so fucking like catered to by the state that like they have cradle to the grave benefits guaranteed. They have retirement at like 43 and all this shit, whatnot, everything. Right? It's like, come on, man. But and like they're still bitching. You know what I mean? And yet somehow they're like the most ruthless fucking motherfuckers out there now.
Hey, I mean, they're way more. I mean, technically, Europe is way more smarter than us Americans. So,
but we're Americans though. Like, we're the ones that are supposed to be fucking nasty and shit, and like war, and like fucking when it comes to like getting down. You know what I mean? Whatnot. Like, how the fuck did the French suddenly become like so fucking hardcore?
Yeah. Well, first off, we got more crazy people over here than theirs. Theirs are more organized and more like a little more like thoughtful with their evil plans than here. Like, I don't know. It's just a different way how they handle themselves.
Oh yeah, they're very good at planning this. It's always a good idea to allow drug addicts and homeless people and whatnot to hang out around the Eiffel Tower freely and whatnot, everything, and urinate on it and shit and whatnot, right in front of people and everything and whatnot.
I don't know. I think that's more in New York than that. Like actually, it was funny.
Oh, you're right, because they finally put up a wall to stop it. You're right.
Oh my god. Yeah. Also actual police, surrounding. It's funny. I was in London. I went to London for vacation, and speaking of homeless people, it was like few homeless people. Like, it was so weird. Like, you go to New York City, right? There's a lot of homeless people. Like, it doesn't matter. You've seen homeless people. They're like there. They're sleeping in the streets. It's like it's.
Yeah, I was in Tampa, and I never see them here. Where I'm at, whatnot, down in Southwest Florida. Unless here was in Sarasota, you'll see them here and there.
Yeah,
but they don't play around down here. They just get rid of them. Because the ones we have down here are like not even like, if they're like, they've got signs up to say like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I just want some money for crack.
Oh my god, that's brutal honest.
I swear to God, I drove by one at more the other day, and the sign said, "I won't bullshit you. I just want some fucking beer and weed, bitch," or something like that.
Oh my god. Oh dear, that is so funny. I
gave him money. I gave him $1. I was like, dude, that's fucking hilarious.
Hey, they make you funny. That's good. At least they can earn that.
There you go. I was like, I hope you get stoned as shit.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, but that's so funny. Yeah, I got it.
It's funny, but it's not funny. But I mean, seriously, but you're right. Because in New York City, there's real homeless people.
Yeah. Well, and it depends on the state, really. I think if they have the funding, they can go to a homeless shelter. Let's be honest, there is homeless shelters, but sometimes the homeless shelters cannot.
Yeah.
And
No.
I think
Or
Europe
or
has
you could
some
be like
bigger
San
ones.
Francisco and just let them take over.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
build,
that's true.
build garbage McMansions right in the streets.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah. Yep. I mean,
It's not
like,
funny actually, but it is funny.
no. It's not funny, but it'll be funny that they actually attempted it.
The fact that people that live there actually allow that kind of shit and whatnot is what's funny. Not funny.
Well,
It's like
that's the thing. It's like I don't know how New York allows that. Like, I mean,
no, I'm saying California, San Francisco. How do you allow that? How do you allow people to literally? How can you create laws that literally legalize having every drug known to man, as long as it's not of a quantity of sales point?
I don't know. It's so stupid. It's like,
You can inject heroin publicly, and it's okay,
I mean,
right in front of children and shit, whatnot. And it's fine. I mean, seriously, that is just insane. But again, that's why I'm not going there anytime soon. San Francisco was already, the last time I went to San Francisco was in the year 2000, and it was already pretty intense. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was already looking rough, right? Well,
I mean,
I can imagine now.
yeah. Well, actually, speaking of states, like Los Angeles is the worst. Like that.
Like Skid Row, yeah.
Yeah, that I think there like that or count. Yeah, like because that is the worst because there's a lot of homeless there.
Oh, no, but they just take over. They allow it. They let them take over. They public beaches, or they just camp. They set up camps right on them.
Well, yeah, because of kind of like because of the was it the
weather.
Well, no, not that, but the real estate. That's the thing. It's like so like the rents and all that is so expensive. It's like,
well, no, they just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they cater to the homeless people. They don't even care about the shelters.
Yeah, anyway.
No, it's again. I don't want to get into it, but it's. I mean, that's why can't even imagine living there. Like, I mean, I mean, if you go online, there's literally poop maps that you can see so you know where all the human feces is in the streets and shit, whatnot. Now,
oh my god, I can't believe that's this.
I'm serious. They had to hire an entire cleaning crew, just to clean up human poop every day.
Oh my god. Anyway, change the topic.
I know it's almost like it's almost looks like the episode of Daryl Dixon. No, I'm just kidding. But no, that scene though, the nuns fighting whoever you said they were, whoever those bad guys were.
The cause, I think they call. Yeah,
that shit was fucking hardcore, dude.
Yeah, it's funny. This week we have the nun too, from the Conjuring users, and then we got nuns here in The Walking Dead. That's very funny. Yeah, nuns. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I love that.
Even nuns would have to like protect themselves.
Yeah, I mean that's what the lady say. The character name Isabel, like the character Isabel, like say that they train themselves to defend themselves, so that's good. They have guns, so they have these like swords or like mini knives and axes and all that.
There have been in history. There have realistically been factions of even Christianity and whatnot. I'm not talking about the Crusades. I'm talking in general. There have been factions of all faiths, basically,
yes,
that were militarized, right, and whatnot, and like trained to like heavily trained, to fight. To fight, yes,
yeah. If everyone doesn't know that, like it is true.
Yes,
yeah. So it's not far art.
This has been going on for hundreds of years.
Yeah, I mean, just remember, like long time ago, the Catholic Church do take money, just like the federal government.
Yeah. And the Crusades is another whole conversation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that whole deal was just like basically one big debacle.
Yeah.
One big fucking like fuck up. but a lot of people dying for no reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like seriously, but that happens every freaking again with every century too. But no, with during this episode 1, it's not super confusing. It just it as Andre said, you do kind of need a double watch, because it's just it's not a super long episode. It's over 30 minutes, but it's very compact, very well done.
Yeah.
So they throw a lot at you, right? After a very slow pace, all of a sudden they throw a lot at you. The pace doesn't really pick up, but the information, the different characters, everything just grows. Right, Andres, and the web gets a little bit tangled.
Yeah. Yeah, like it just took like the whole, like we were talking about, like the kid, that like the kid's gonna be important to rebuild humanity and all that, and it's like, oh, okay, and then you had Daryl's mission to go to this, like, ship port, to get back to America. I think that's the thing, right? And then they got now this villains who, his brother got killed,
Yeah,
but it wasn't Dixon that killed him. It was the girl.
I know, the girl who lied. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's the one. Yeah, who robbed Daryl.
Yeah, robbed Daryl. It was so stupid because her grandpa got killed. Like for, by the way, that, like, the grandpa.
I know.
Dead.
That was
Like,
That was very Walking Deadish.
Yeah, like that was brutal. That was really great. It was like so stupid of them to not confess. Like, you let your grandpa die, and then she's still alive. It's just, oh my god, that was so frustrating. Anyway,
They were making a point. They were.
Yeah, they were making.
They're making a point that like basically that essentially I guess things over there are like even beyond more ethical, almost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
In a way,
yeah.
right? Not the violence or anything like that, but beyond unethical. Than like they are in America, basically, at least in this area.
Yeah.
After what happened with the zombie apocalypse, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like at least somewhat in The Walking Dead, when you came across strangers, you come across someone that just wanted help.
Yeah, some of them wanted help. But then you also have some that they didn't want to hurt you.
Icha.
Yeah, or the termites group. You remember? Terminus.
Terminus. Yeah.
Yeah. Those people that wanted to eat you.
Yeah.
People.
When Carol fucking finally like threw down and like really fucking her character just fucking like blew up.
Oh yeah, the factory. Oh my god, that was great. Great season 5. Season 5 opener.
I know. I don't know how this popped up wherever or not, but somehow I ended up watching that scene.
Oh really?
A couple weeks ago, right there, right at the point that episode. I don't know how the hell this. You know what it was? I had the AMC app on, and somehow it just popped up. I woke up in the middle of the night and it was on that episode. How I would hit a button or something, and what I really loved? It was really awesome. It reminded me so much of what I loved about The Walking Dead. The reaction of everybody, the reaction of Daryl and Rick and everything, of seeing Carol.
Carol, yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Like just seeing them hug and embrace each other and whatnot, and everything, and cry and everything and whatnot, how much they mean to each other.
Yeah. Well, they were separated. Just remember, before we separate all the major characters.
I know, but that's again, it ties into why so many people you were really just sort of, it really hit them hard. I think that it's what they did such a good job. Luckily, I guess almost with the casting of the original team, the original squad, that it just they were so good together.
Yeah.
Right. And they fought so hard together. They went through so much. At that point, once you started losing one member or two members, they're the people who for them, that angle, that family, that family part, that part that they came together and whatnot, and loved each other so much and whatnot, everything. The people that cared, like me and you, that cared so deeply about that part, weren't just there for violence. That was hard.
Yeah, well, then I didn't bring this up, but another issue sometimes with these shows is like you get these new characters and new actors. It's like you don't like them, like
Yeah.
these shows always try to push the new people, and it's like no one cares,
I didn't watch Walking Dead long enough to have that happen.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I don't know why we kept the priest and that other chubby guy.
From The Wire and everything, whatnot, and everything. Yeah, he's been around for a long time.
Yeah, like he was there for a long time.
He's in Oz too, wasn't he in Oz?
Yes, briefly. If you know that storyline, like he's the son of Ernie Hudson's character, Warden.
Yeah.
As
What are you talking about Oz?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. A lot of people need to understand. The Wire had so many of the actors from Oz has so many of the Wire actors that we know / Walking Dead people.
Well, I don't know. I don't watch the I don't watch HBO Studio series anymore. I honestly I don't. I probably should, because I mean I love them. I mean some of the best TV series back in the day. All I watched on TV pretty much was HBO.
Yeah,
ESPN and HBO and MTV. Those were my spots. And MSG, Madison Square Garden Network, baby, so I could watch the Knicks and the Rangers.
Yeah, it was that for me for a while until we had to cut HBO. Like we stuck with Encore. Yeah,
I never did Encore.
Yeah, Encore was great. It was good. Yeah, it wasn't HBO.
I like Stars when they brought Stars out.
Yes.
Stars.
Stars. I mean, Stars was like it got changed to Stars, but yeah, it was good for a while.
Why? What was it before?
It was initially called Encore, but then
that's what Encore became.
Yeah, it became Stars. Yeah.
How's Stars doing now? I mean, they've actually come out with some decent TV series, haven't they?
Yes, I mean that's where like Power is, and then Outlander.
Outlander. I've heard this. I watched like 1 or 2 episodes. It seemed pretty interesting.
Yeah, well, I seen the 3rd season. That was really good. I'm very intrigued to go back watching the full series.
Why did I just saw an advertisement for it the other day? What I know it's not active still.
Yeah. Well, because season 7 it's going on now.
Oh, it's still going on?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, because this season they have 16 episodes. So
I could have swore I thought again. I never followed it, but I could have swore I thought they flat out said that they were going to stop that the show was going to end at like season 4 or something like that.
No, they announced that 8 is going to be the last. So it's just like,
are all those 3 main characters still in the show?
Yes. No, not the main villain you're talking about. Frank. He stopped being a regular after season 3. So it's just Sam, Jamie, Claire, and their children / grandchildren.
Okay, all right,
stuff like that. Yeah, it's a long story. So.
No, I wouldn't even understand. I mean, I don't even really grasp the concept of it. You know what I'm saying? I just thought the episodes were cool.
It's very good. I'd say it's really good.
If whenever we figure out how we want to start doing re-reviews on a regular basis, Andres, because I think we're gonna have to after doing these Loki ones.
You think I learned the one?
Rewatches. I'm now starting calling them. When I'm doing the descriptions now, I'm changing them to rewatch re-reviews. Right?
Yeah.
It makes more sense. And thank you to all the other YouTubers out there and whatnot, everything that I've watched and whatnot, and everything that I've noticed. You put rewatch instead of re-review, right?
Yeah,
and it makes sense. I get it. You know what I mean? Well, then again, they're reacting to the episodes and whatnot. A lot of these are reactors, right?
Yeah.
Which hey, Andrews and I are very flexible, so we could probably pull that off too.
Yeah, that's very true. So yeah. So
of course that will be under our Patreon.
Yeah. Oh my God, Patreon. Well, so I have a question for you. So I like Isabel. I think she's a great character. I like her, on and off with Dixon. I think they're going to be a great, pairing. I think she has a lot of potential. I like the actress.
I do too. Yeah, I loved it. I loved their right from jump that they really did a great job displaying a dichotomy with them where they have a lot in common, but for different reasons, right? And I think that intrigues Daryl.
Yeah.
Right. That's why he's pissed when like he sees the walker.
Yeah. I mean, why keep it? I mean, it's the same thing with the farm. Season 2,
yeah,
you know.
I think that's what I was going to say. I was like, that's what Daryl was thinking. He was like, in his head, he's like the barn.
Yeah. And then
Daryl don't fuck around. He doesn't sit and dwell on things. You know what I mean? Whatnot, right? Like it's very simple. If something he's experienced before has already been fucked, right? He ain't having it.
Yeah, and plus he has he's on his own mission as well. You know, like he has his own.
He's not like me, where like I give people like 17 different chances to like fuck me over. You know what I mean? Whatnot, and just keep on rolling. You know what I mean? Whatnot, until I finally realize, like, man, maybe I should stop.
Yeah.
No, Daryl don't play like that. Daryl, if you fuck him over twice, you're dead.
Yeah. Yeah. I miss his what is his Boeing gun that he usually has in his in the show.
I know. You know what? Honestly, I'm pretty pissed. You know what happens? I think Tyrell Biggins probably stole it and sold it for crack.
Oh my god, that'd be funny. That would be a great crossover. Just him versus the Walkers. There's no way he could survive.
Oh god, I don't know how Tyrell Biggins? He fit right in. The Walkers would probably think he was one of them. Could you imagine Tyrone trying to mimic a Walker?
No. Oh, god. I mean, actually,
or talk to him and shit.
I mean, I think that he definitely will. I mean, just realize, oh yeah, just blood coming over myself and then it's gonna be a zombie. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's gonna definitely pull that off.
The Whisperers, imagine one of the Whisperers was Tyrone Biggins.
Oh my god, yeah, he would be the worst. He would be the worst whisper any of the whispers we've seen in that show. Yeah.
He's off his shit and be like, no, it's me, baby, Tyrone.
And then this one walker just come out of the background and just kill him right away. That he's
dead. Yeah. And he'd still be lying about not stealing shit from people and whatnot, everything. Nah, it wasn't me, man. I would never steal that ugly ass car.
Oh my god, Dave Chappelle, great actor. I love that character. The Dave Chappelle show is awesome.
I've never seen the car, Rhonda.
Oh my god. Oh god. I don't know if you've seen the movie Undercover Brother. He's called Conspiracy Brother, and like he talks about how computer was created by a nut, peanuts. And he's like, oh my god.
I still gotta go back. I missed some of the episodes.
Oh yeah, with the Dave Chappelle show.
Yeah, man. Because I mean, hey, I was really busy back then.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh god.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I didn't have time to keep up.
Yeah. It always got reruns in it was in Comedy Central. Like,
do they still play it? Yeah, you know what? Somebody does. I've seen somebody who still does.
Yeah, it should have that. If not, go to YouTube. Now, like a lot of the comedy shows have their own channels. Like,
well, you know what though? Things have changed so much. So I mean, honestly, like when did the Chappelle Show first come out? Like what? The early 2000s, late 90s?
No, early 2000s. It was like
2000. But I mean, honestly, from the early 2000s to now, things have changed so much. I'm not even sure if Chappelle Show would even be something that you'd even be able to have be a what's it called, a syndicated show. Who would even want to pay for it?
Yeah, well, it's also a streaming service. Like I don't know if one of the streaming.
That's right. I didn't take that into consideration. Yeah.
Yeah, like just remember, like it's like some shows do have their like you have to be that popular to have like still the secret. Was it?
Syndication?
Yeah, syndication. Like Friends, Seinfeld. Like Seinfeld.
Oh yeah, Seinfeld you'll always find on something.
Yeah, like TNT or
it's been on every fucking network known to man.
Yeah, like TBS, and then like now Comedy Central, like over that. But yeah, yeah,
That's why I still like to go back and watch cable once in a while and not just to see what's going on kind of here and there.
yeah. I don't know. I'll tell you, but my family stopped. You know, the Optimum thing. We just cut it out.
I told you before I rotate. You know what I mean? You know, kind of right. You know, I stream do the stream stuff for a while, whatnot. Then I go back to the
Cable.
YouTube TV.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You know, we had Direct TV for a while, whatnot. Now we have the YouTube TV. But like I was saying, I think I told you the one of the shows, didn't I? Whatnot, I mentioned it that I watch Tubi sometimes or whatever.
Yeah, I think it was last Thursday. But
Is it Tubi? Whatever, whichever one it is, it's a streaming service, but it looks like it's like cable.
Yeah, I brought Tubi. I actually brought Tubi in last Thursday with the review with Jess and African and Nate. Like I brought that up, and then you brought up that.
I love it. I love that whole angle that their whole theme of it is it's nostalgia. Like they're giving you the nostalgia of the ability to be the option of being able to, like, you know, flip channels and everything and whatnot, right? And like we all used to remember it was a brand new thing to be able to actually pull up and see what was on other channels while you were watching TV.
Yep.
Wow. That was like the hottest shit ever.
Yeah. Okay. So the Dave Chappelle was like, it ran from like 2003 to 2006.
I know, it was so short.
Yeah. Well, okay. I mean, Dave, you know, he didn't want to like.
I know,
Yeah.
and I'm to this day I still don't understand really what his whole conflict was. I don't get it, but I guess it was he was over parodying what, right? The black angle or whatever. Is that it or something like that?
Yeah, but
no, that was it, was it?
Hold on, let me check.
But whatever that caused him to have to go on that sabbatical to Africa.
Yeah,
I never said all that. I didn't get all that. I mean, I know Dave's a deep guy, though. He is. He's not an idiot.
Yeah, no. He just like stopped. Like he didn't want to be controlled by these like suits. Like
that's what it was. He didn't want to be told what to do. Yeah.
Yeah, and like, you know, being sold like as a product. You know, like a lot of comedians.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, I'm kind of happy he stopped, because like he's still funny, and like when you look at other comedians, it's like they're not the same.
No, you know what? I mean, I give the guy props, man. I really do have a lot of respect for him, because I mean, because honestly, he's not political, right? But he is. Yeah, you're not right. You know what I'm saying? And that's hard to do.
Yeah.
In any genre, but in comedy, it's hard to do. But he does it, right? Yeah. And you know what? It pisses some people off, but a lot of people off. But fuck, he doesn't give a fuck. He does not care.
I mean, that's what comedy is. Like, comedy is always offensive.
I know. I mean, some people just don't care, and they say that they don't care, right, or whatever. You know, like me, like I do care. You know, like I always care.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, believe it or not, folks, Andres will even tell you, Jeff has TrueKnowledge, has a big heart, right? It loves people, and cares about people and whatnot, and everything, and doesn't like to see anybody hurt or, you know, or mistreated. I don't like that stuff. Yeah. And neither does Dave Chappelle.
No,
right?
No. Dave is very smart.
But he likes to be authentic and do his own thing, and he did not want to be he don't want to be a product.
Yeah. Hey, that's good, and still people still like him, and I mean he's still working, so that's good.
I mean, honestly, you know, think what you want of it, whatnot, everything, but at the end of the day, is he left a lot of money off the table on purpose, right?
Yeah. I mean,
out of principle.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I never heard that from any like star. Like, that's like very like brave.
Why do you think I love Bandmaid so much? You know, I mean, hell, they made a song called "About Us," and all it's about, people react to it. Whatnot, they think it's about like a breakup or whatever. It's them literally only like talking about how much they're hurt and how sad they are that during the pandemic they can't play live in front of their fans.
Hey,
that's all it's about. It's one big, like, we miss you, but like we're still here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
don't forget about us. We never forgot about you, and we thank you. You know what I mean? And Psyche ends the song with, "Thank you for now and later." Right? Yeah. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
That is fucking humble, man.
Yeah. I wish that the kid was more humble in this episode. So
That
okay.
idiot? That asshole?
Oh my god, yeah. So I don't know what's your opinion, Jeff, but
I don't know what's the deal with fucking these spin-off series. First we got to have the one deaf asshole in the first episode, in the first season, which I don't know what the fuck her purpose was.
Oh my god, that is so true.
Yeah.
Why? What? Wait.
That was like some Willow shit.
I don't know what they did.
Did she get lost from the Willow, shoots or whatever like that, and somehow end up in fucking the Dead City?
Like, okay, I mean, like, yeah. Well, and then it was funny. Burn to watch a movie podcast. Hello, hey gents, been a while. You're both looking great. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming. Whoa.
Oh shit! No way. My brother from another mother. What is going on, Matthew? What's going on, brother? Long time no see. I thought you hated me, brother. I was crying inside.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. No.
Yeah. So okay.
Shout out to Born to Watch.
Yeah. So hello, Born to Watch. Nice to see you. This is the first time seeing you. Anyway. Like, why would he enter a kid in the show? Like, what is going on here? Like,
I don't know, Matthew. What do you think, Matthew? Should they have inserted young Frank from Bloodsport? maybe you should throw him in fucking in the next one.
Like in episode 2.
No, the next spinoff. Oh, and by the way, when I was on AMC Plus, looking at the I guess the advertisement or whatnot before the show, before the episode. At first, I couldn't find the series. The first time I found the episode, I found it, started it, and you know how I like to switch from devices while I'm rushing because I'm behind and I procrastinate and whatnot. I'm like running around. I'm watching it on my cell phone. I'm watching the episode. I'm watching it on the TV, tablet, whatever. At one point, I switched over. And I ended up finding the first season of, I guess, all of the best Daryl stuff from the Walking Dead.
Okay.
They have that, yeah. So,
ooh, that's cool.
But I saw an advertisement for the spinoff series, and they showed the ones coming after, and one of them looked like it wasn't Michonne and Rick.
No, I mean they haven't started filming it.
And I don't know what the hell. I don't know what that is then.
Oh, it's called, because they're calling it something else. Actually, I can pull that up.
Does it have something to do with the Fear of the Walking Dead or something like that?
No, it's no.
I recognize the character, the blonde woman.
Was it Anne? Anne is gonna be in that show. That's from.
Who that was, Anne?
Yeah. Here, they changed this.
Isn't she from the Fear of the Walking Dead?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, because
I actually love that actress.
Let me see here. I just want to make sure. Yeah, she was in The Walking Dead, but also the other show, The Walking Dead World Beyond. That was like the short series.
Oh yeah, that was so far beyond. I was so dumb. So yeah, at that point, I didn't even realize until I had the AMC Plus app. I didn't even know some of the stuff even existed.
Yeah, it's. I mean, that was like the other spin-off show. Anyway, yeah, like so. Oh, sorry. To answer your question, the show changed its title like prior to Dixon. It's now called The Ones Who Live. That's the show with Michonne and Rick.
The Ones Who Live.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, just name it with the characters. It's like
I don't think I saw anything. There were no shots of that in the advertisement.
Okay. I mean,
I would have noticed if I saw Rick and Michonne that they didn't see them at all. No, this is just an advertisement I saw that showed some of Dead City, Daryl, right?
Okay, yeah. I guess they're showing kind of like the new spin-offs now because like the Fear the Walking Dead is going to end next month, I think, for its final season. So
I can't believe it's still going.
yeah, I mean, it's the first spin-off and it did well. I mean, it had Morgan and all that. So
I watched the first season. That was it.
yeah, same here. I was like, I don't know. I was kind of like,
It was good.
yeah, it was okay, but I just didn't care. I don't know, like I think I was getting zombie tired. Like I don't know, I couldn't handle like another zombie show. Really.
Oh, you know what? I'm not going to put this in the stupid comment section. Matthew, I know, brother. Don't even sweat it, man. Honestly, bro. Dude, look, man. Don't forget. Once upon a time, in another world, another dimension, I had that same real life, right? Before I became a celebrity, unprofessional as fuck, like laughable, TrueKnowledge type motherfucker over here, the MCU'S Bleeding Edge content creator, right? At that point in my life, the idea that this would ever even happen, I'd be sitting here with Andres like this, would have been laughable to me. So yes, brother, I had that too. I know exactly what you're talking about, whatnot. It's just that part is over for me. That life will never happen again. And also, unlike everybody else, it's really fucked up for me. All my kids are all old and like grown up, basically, right? Basically, and I'm still pretty young. So like, it's kind of weird. I go to family events and shit, whatnot. All my cousins are the same age, have young little children, right? And I'm all by myself. They're all married, whatnot, right? They're all, like everything, whatnot, it's like a flip dichotomy.
Hey, it happens.
Hey, I told my ex-wife a long time ago, at like 19, 20 years old, I said, I'm not having a fucking 10-year-old child, but I'm 6 years old. Like, I'm not retiring with children.
Yeah, I can say why. Yeah, so get back to the kid thing, because the kid just annoyed me in this whole episode. Like, first off,
I'm not even sure what the kid was even talking about.
I mean, the kid, the kid, he's one of those like stereotypical kids that's been like he's been like protected outside of what was going on in the world. Like he doesn't know about his destiny. Like why you do that? Like really? Like he's gonna find out soon.
There would have been better option for having him deaf and mute and had the other chick talk.
yeah, that's very true. Yeah, well, at least the chick was at least smarter. But this kid was so stupid. Like he did not lock the door
because she saw him magically fucking like survived the fucking like New York City and found Negan and shit magically, even though she's not capable of fighting.
Yeah, but at least she was resourceful and like she tried to tell Negan about what was going on with Maggie. Like here the kid was stupid. Like first off, the lady told her this is my second rewatch. I noticed this. I was so sure that this kid was stupid. He did not lock the door after the nun told him to lock when she leaves. It's like he was so stupid. He locked when the bad guys were searching in the castle. And like he didn't quietly lock the door. And like the guy was almost there to break that door. Like it was so stupid. And then of course when the cost villains saw the zombified priest, of course he gets killed and he runs off and is like, "No, Father Jane, no," because the kid's been talking to the zombie, reading him poetry or something like that. I don't know what he was.
No, see, that's the thing too, is that unfortunately, folks, I don't mean to be professional, whatnot, everything and whatnot. And again, I don't like to get into my personal stuff and whatnot. But things had like this. Still, like I was saying to Matthew. Matthew's a good friend of ours from Born to Watch podcast, YouTube channel, and whatnot, which I advise you to check out because they make good content. They do. And Matthew's a great guest. We miss him. We miss you, Matthew. You're a great guy, man. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoy recording with you, brother. Andres has never had a chance to record with you before. It's been so long. It's crazy, man. It's probably been. It's amazing how fast time passed. I was talking to somebody today on Zoom. Somebody professional and whatnot in my actual life, and she's like, "Jeff, you do realize that the last time I talked to you was a year ago, right?" And I'm like, "Really? Holy fuck!" But there you go. Some things pop up in my life, just like everybody else's life, to the where I kind of had a rough patch of life and whatnot. Some insomnia issues, and I'm working my way out of them. You know what I mean? Whatnot, right? And at that point, I've got help and everything, whatnot. But sadly, it turns out that trying to get rid of insomnia doesn't just go away. So you do good for a while, and then you kind of go back and forth until I guess, and that's how it is. And so at that point, sadly, unfortunately, and with some other things too, whatnot, my crack addiction and being locked in the cage and She-Hulk's dungeon, basement dungeon occasionally from here and there for a week or two.
No. See, folks, the real story here is Jeff is in love with She-Hulk, and he was actually secretly.
That's right. That's right, folks. I enjoyed being down by She-Hulk. It was actually great. It was wonderful. I loved having my chill off.
Oh, no! You're enjoying. She-Hulk is giving you every massage.
That's right. Oh yeah, I mean, hey, you know what? The Asian massage parlor should hire She-Hulk.
Oh my god.
This was in contrast.
Oh yeah, contrast. The green.
Instead of a happy ending, you get domed.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyway.
You imagine that shit? The dude's laying there like his eyes closed. He's about to get some jerk hand job or something, whatever, whatnot. And then also there's some savage She-Hulk up in that bitch.
She's gonna cross that. Crush it. How dare you? Now you're gonna endanger these civilization people.
You're sitting there getting a massage from some cute little Asian chick or whatnot that can't speak English and shit, or she's pretending she can't speak English or whatever, just so she can hustle you a little bit. You know what I'm saying, or that or whatever, right? And no, I'm just playing. Those ladies work hard, and these are all jokes, folks, of course, because Jeff has TrueKnowledge would never ever go to a actual Asian massage parlor. Never ever one of the erotic ones ever. Never happened. Why would anyone want to do that? And I'm way too ethical to ever want to have a happy ending. Whatever I don't know what it is. I just heard about it from She-Hulk actually. But either way, that would be funny as shit though. If you closed your eyes and shit, and all of a sudden She-Hulk came in. Yeah. Everything. All hulked out and shit too.
Yeah, it will be weird for those people. And then that doesn't make sense. Why you want to transform into She-Hulk? Is you don't need to. So.
Oh, that would be. You know what? That would be a fucking interesting damn fucking massage to have. To have her go from Jennifer Lawrence to She-Hulk and transform during the fucking massage.
Oh. That's true. I don't know.
Hey, that'd be interesting. Yeah. And I like interesting shit, so I probably would sign up for that.
Hey, I mean, look, that's your lover, She-Hulk.
Andres, you found the one time where I actually would want to get down by She-Hulk.
This is what I say. Oh yeah, perfect.
It would be interesting. You know what I'm saying? At that point, it would actually be cool.
Yeah. I mean,
I find it funny. Here I am thinking everything's cool and everything, and all of a sudden I'm getting down by She-Hulk.
Hey, I mean,
you got me, bitch. I'll give you credit, motherfucker. You fucking got my ass. I'd have to laugh.
Good job. Good job for me.
Okay, USA, baby. Right, Matthew?
Oh my god.
Right? That would be the massage parlor. Bring me in, you green tall bitch.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's funny you have two pictures of you with the red hair and then with your other self. It's like that eye is
listen how massage parlors look.
Oh my god. All right.
Yes, folks. That's right. That is a truck and Trump hat. Just to be clear. That's right. I ain't gonna play. Like I'll be a little bitch and lie. Oh no, that's a typo or that's Photoshop. That's right, it is. There you go. Just to be clear, for anybody who wants to because watch tomorrow's going to go on. Somebody's going to go on Twitter and talk shit to me or whatever, whatnot, everything. And say it happens to me all the time. Well, there you go. I'll save you the time. You don't play games with me. I've had this happen, Andres. That's my point. Yeah. People see pictures of me and whatnot of me making political content back in the day and whatnot and everything, and they play games with me like online and whatnot and pretend like they try to like talk to me without them just to like lure me out, like get draw me out. Then all of a sudden they pull the card that like they've seen that they've seen a picture with a Trump hat on or whatnot. And I'm like, okay, what? Like, and what's your point? Like, you think that like what? You think that like I'm afraid for that to be publicly acknowledged? I'm TrueKnowledge, bitch. Come on, baby. That doesn't make no sense.
All right. Want to wrap up so we can get into Loki season 2?
There you go, Matthew. One last one for you, brother. Anyways, yes. Now, just please explain to me really quick, Andres.
Sure.
My point, folks, was simply that I apologize. I promise you, when we do episode 2, I will be less professional. No, I'm just kidding. I will. I'm going to double watch the episode. After I rewatch episode 1, because towards the end of episode 1, I got a little bit busy and and thrown off.
Yeah.
So if you don't really pay attention in like the last 20 plus minutes, there's stuff that if you caught Andres, that's why you had to rewatch it, right?
Yeah, because I noticed that sorry. So like, first off, folks, the villains in that boat were the same of the main villain we saw in the episode where he was raiding.
They're all one team, but like and that woman is like the head.
Yeah, exactly.
So in both series, the leader of like the shit or whatever is a woman.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, exactly. Plus,
Cyber would like it too. Cyber would like that. He would, because you know what? They're not faking. They ain't no fake shit. Like these chicks are no joke.
Yeah. Loki then has really great female villains. I mean, just remember, like the Whispers had the female villain there.
But she, that actress is fucking. I don't know why she's never been casted in more films or whatnot. I do know why, because she, the way she looks, and whatnot, and everything, and her candor and whatnot. But you don't know how good she is. She's very talented.
Yeah, she's a great actress. I mean, I don't know why. It's a crime.
She's not Instagram model attractive, right? And she has she has a certain kind of look to her and whatnot, and a certain cadence in the way she talks, whatnot, that only really fits, I believe, it with certain characters. But I don't know, because I've never seen her really do that much stuff. Yeah.
Well, and just to be clarified, like some actors are very selective with their parts. So
that's true. No, but she was excellent in that Tom Cruise film back in the day.
Which is she the one from Top Gun or no?
No, she's not that old. She's not that old.
Well, which movie? Which Tom Cruise?
I'm talking the one where they could predict crime later before it actually happened, or murder.
Oh, the Minority Report.
Oh God, got it at the list.
Oh my God, am on.
Cyber's out there, brother. No matter what we do, there's no way around it. There has to be new movies have to be added to the list, baby. Because, folks, another shameless plug. Every Friday, we review a regular non-fandom movie, not a Marvel movie, not a DC movie, an actual regular movie. Usually, really bad ones. We like to review the worst films ever.
Yeah, Mac and me.
But we don't like that as a joke. We actually like it.
Okay. Oh my God, I think my favorite worst movie is
Mac and Me is fucking dope as shit, man. What are you kidding me? I can't wait to review that shit. Wait till you see the thumbnail I made for that motherfucker.
No,
and I swear to God, the title. Did you see the title?
what the ripoff of ET slash.
No, it's
Product
like move over. Oh shit! Hold on, it's funny as shit.
Oh my god!
Folks, wait, please. I'm going to be posting our actual schedule for the rest of the year shortly. I'm putting it up on YouTube. I've got some stuff coming up that I've been putting off and whatnot, everything that is I'm doing right now, and that's actually why I took the show off on Sunday. Just to work on the background producer stuff and whatnot. That is my role, and again, I just have not been handling my business lately. I'm not been on top of things and whatnot, and again, life happens, right? I'm not crying about it, whatnot, and all that, but I am sorry that my bullshit has to affect the quality of the show sometimes. Hey, you know what? Maybe you guys like a shit show, especially here and there. So, and you know what? Andres is always here. So at least on Mondays, what I mean. Andres, you're on every fucking show. So there you go. See, I sucked you in, baby. I lured you in with that DC animated shit. What? Not just to fucking hook you in.
Yeah.
I got you.
No, you don't. No. I'm doing this for exposure, and profiteering for my channel. So
Yes. Hey, you know what? And I'm very well that I'm every time that I see a subscriber count go up, whatnot, everything, and you say one word about it being having to do with us, I'm just like, I am crying inside at that point, Andres. I really am.
Yeah. And folks, again, thank you very much. You guys are the reason.
I would hug you right now through a link. Just like the bots up queue up, something they'll give you a blowjob if I follow a link. Same way.
Oh my god, no. Oh my god.
I even hit it the first time. I was very disappointed when it didn't happen. I'm serious. I really believed it was. I was like, you know what? That makes good. I was like, that sounds interesting. Like you must be this. You got to be a talented motherfucker if you can actually get me head through the internet, like from another geographic location. Yeah, that's why that bot blocked me, because I told her, I'm like, you should consider joining the S-Men. You know what I'm saying? Like you obviously have mute ability or something that can be very useful to the team.
True. I mean, how useful? That's the question.
But yeah, you had the blue team, the gold team, and then eventually they had like the fucking the douchebag team of X-Men, like the ones that just suck.
Yeah.
And their powers are useless.
Yep, I got nothing to say. I don't know.
I'm sorry, Andres.
No, it's okay.
No, I appreciate it though.
So you were saying something about the ending. I guess
basically, so overall, my final thoughts on the episode would be this: the first episode was great. It really is of higher quality than Dead City. I'm sorry, the writing's better. Much better. The writing's better. The characters are better. There's more intrigue. You know what I'm saying? Not right. Like there's more tension. There's more there's a lot more well done stuff where they don't tell you right to Andres, where they don't give us all the information about stuff, so we don't even know wait a minute, like why is they're even in France? We don't know, so why he's there? But yet at the same time, they do a great job where they do mention the reasons why, of making it interesting to where you're like, oh shit, I want to find out how he fucking why did he come here to begin with? Like I'm looking forward to the flashbacks and shit and whatnot. Dead City sucked at that.
Yeah, and then the problem was it felt like it didn't need to have a second season, but it had to. So I
don't even know what they were doing, man. After watching this episode of this series, dude, honestly, to tell you the truth, I don't know what AMC was thinking.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I was wondering if they knew that that season had potential to go for another season.
I mean, what? No, but they were smart though. They put Dead City out first before Daryl because they knew Dead City sucked. Basically, it was not very good. And that Negan, and unfortunately the two actresses, not Negan and not the characters, but the actress that played Negan and that play
Maggie.
Maggie they don't work well together. They don't work, not in that context. It doesn't work.
Yeah, because like Maggie doesn't like Negan. Like
It doesn't make any sense from Walking Dead. Like in Walking Dead, it worked, right? Now, like, no, I don't know what they were thinking with that. Looking back, I'm sorry. That's my thoughts. Is that I can't help but contrast, and I'm going to be doing this heavily. That's right now. That's my role, Andres. I'm going to be you're going to be doing the actual what the hell's going on in the episodes. And I'm going to be contrasting these episodes, the episodes of Dead City.
Yeah, I guess.
No, I'm just joking. I don't run the show like that, man. We'll fucking figure it out as we go. Either way, though, like seriously, that's what I'm saying, is that like I can't help but like watch, and that's either way. Dead City could be garbage or it could be great. Either way, we're talking about both of it. We just talked about The Walking Dead, Dead City, and we're talking about the Genesis series at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, of course. I mean, the difference, obviously, this one is like finally like a single protagonist show in the Walking Dead series. Like, they like following, because like with the Dead City, you think it's gonna be a dual protagonist show, with Maggie and Negan, which now it's gonna be separate, because now they're gonna because now Negan is with this other evil group that he needs to work with, for reasons that you haven't seen.
I think it's all one big, really cool master plan that was orchestrated by my hero, Chloe Zhao. Thank you, Chloe. The Eternals was great. Can't wait for Eternals 2, baby. I got a semi right now. Just thinking about it. My date fell asleep during it.
Yeah, Eternals.
I had to wake her up and like pat her. That's how asleep she was, and she wasn't like a drug addict. That's how bad Eternals was.
Oh my god! I mean, yeah, Eternals not a great film, but I don't think it's as bad as like Love and Thunder, or like I will watch Eternals over Love and Thunder for me.
Chloe, you cost me pussy, bitch. I'm pissed, you motherfucker. And you fucked Angelina Jolie. Damn it, she deserved. You know what I'm saying? Just like Christian Bale, she deserved better.
I mean, the other characters deserve better, like Makari and Druid deserve better.
I don't want to get into it. It's not a conversation. They all deserve better.
Yeah, like everyone.
Alexis Haney called it from Religious Broadcast Network when she flat out said this should have been a multiple season Disney Plus series, not a movie.
Yeah, I agree.
It could have worked maybe that way, but you can't have that many goddamn good actors play that many characters and then expect it to work in one film that's only 2.5 hours long.
Yeah, it's stupid.
It completely contradicts the whole what worked with the first three phases of the MCU.
Well, and it goes against what makes a good superhero team film does. Like, when you begin your superhero team film, it's like you start with like a 5 or 6 people to focus on, not like 7 or 8, 10 people like that film did. I don't know how many Eternals.
I'm on at least 3 different podcast YouTube channels and whatnot. You can go back and look, and I've saying the same thing 2 or 3 years ago. Who asked for fucking the Eternals?
Yeah, I mean, like, let's be honest. Like, no one asked for Guardians, and Guardians.
I never heard one person ever say to me, like off cuff, "When are they gonna make the Eternals movie, Jeff?" Like, Avengers the end game was great, but the Eternals is gonna smash it.
It could have. Like, that's the thing. It could have if the movie was good. Like, think about it. Guardians was to be honest, Guardians was a C+ team, and guess what? The first movie was great and made money.
But it made no sense because the Eternals does not. There's no way to have got the tissue of quality with it with the MCU.
Well, also,
and that's one of the major problems with Phase 4.
Well, the problem with Phase 4, it was just like they didn't know what they were going for.
No, but the loss of the tissue is big.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Well, they didn't have Iron Man no more. Captain America. We have to.
No, but the loss of that connective tissue from movie to movie that they had, that they were so good at. Right, I've had guests come on and whatnot in the studio before shows, Andres, and we've had like literally. I told you one time we had a show where a couple where we literally just, instead of doing what we were going to do on the show, folks, we literally, that's how crazy we are. We just carried over the conversation from the fucking studio, hanging out, talking before the show, and had that be the show. I just said, fuck it, guys. We're scrapping this review or whatever, whatnot, and we're talking about this. Like, this makes no sense to just even, like, to waste this conversation. Let's just fucking keep this going. This is good. We were like, getting heated and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was deep. It's crazy when stuff like that happens, folks. And again, I'm Andres. I'm bringing this up because, again, on the MCU'S Bleeding-ish, report, we do like to talk about the nuts and bolts a little bit here and whatnot. It's just so you know, folks, stuff like that happens before the shows.
Yeah, that's true. And plus, I mean, what else are we gonna do? I mean, it's like,
and plus, I'm crazy as fuck. Who else will do that? And just like be like, fuck it, fuck the actual title and like point of the show. Let's just carry this conversation on.
oh yeah, see, that I'll be happy if he did that with Mackie. Just change it out of the conversation.
Mackey's gonna be great, man. You kidding me? That funny is fuck. That movie is funny as shit.
I thought you already did that with Cyber.
No, we didn't do it because Cyber couldn't do it.
Oh yes.
It wasn't fair. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that loves it.
Oh my god.
No, it's not. No, seriously though, it's it's just like we do with the Django, right? If you couldn't have done the Django,
yeah,
we wouldn't have done it.
No.
How would that been fair? You know what I'm saying? No, you understand, right?
Yeah. No.
How would that have been fair?
Yeah. Same thing with the other review for Back in the Future. Like, you couldn't do it without Cyber.
No, I know, and I still got to go back. I told Isabella to go. Damn it, Isabella! I told you to go back and fix that damn thumbnail and title. Come on, man. And you gave me your thumbnail. You gave me for tonight. Whatnot was not sized for YouTube either. Jeez, you're already slipping, hun. I'm just kidding. As if Isabella would ever watch one of our shows. My daughter does not find us that entertaining, folks. Let's be honest.
No. Oh my god.
She's 19. She thinks us old folks are fucking boring as shit.
Old folks, yeah, like me, a young guy with a sense of time.
Aren't you 74 years old?
62.
Okay. How do you even have an actual accurate age when you live in the time dimension?
Well, I was born in 1962, and then I jumped in and out of time.
I forgot about that. Yeah, you were in the band with Janis Joplin at one point.
Yes.
Yep.
I was with Jimi Hendrix. I was with the Beatles.
I would pay to fucking hang out with Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, great artist. I was with
there's never been anybody ever heard of, and there never will be anybody ever that can ever literally take acid and then go out and play and like just do bust off guitar solos out of nowhere and just destroy them like with no written music, nothing. Just fucking nobody's ever done it. And nobody ever will. That's it for him.
Jimi Hendrix is the only one.
I was goddamn amazing.
All right.
So we're crossing the board here.
Yeah.
But no, Andres.
Oh,
you obviously must have liked. I mean, I know I've been talking a lot of shit, but obviously you must have really liked the episode there, Dixon, because look at us, we're talking for an hour and fucking 25 minutes about it.
Well, yes. Well, because I had a lot to say, and it was like
I know, and then the other 17 was just me fucking talking a bunch of stupid shit that people were probably like they left. Those were when we lost our viewers.
Nah, thank goodness we got people coming in the comments, so that's showing me we're doing a good job in this episode of the Monday Report. So you didn't say your rating, so let me say my rating. I will give it a 9 out of 10. I think this was a good start, and it's a better start than today, I will say. And I had a lot of action, set up, clearly what the series is going to be. 6 episodes. I think it's going to be exciting. Yeah.
I already wish they would have made it 8.
Yeah. I'm a little concerned about the 6 episode thing, but we'll see.
I know. Remember Dead City?
Yeah, but I mean, at least Dead City land better. Like it land.
Everyone's a different lens. I don't like 6 episode series. I don't.
Yeah, I can see
I
why.
don't think it's an accurate number to work with in any TV series, any TV show. It doesn't work for me. I need at least 8, 9 episodes.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I mean, come on, Stranger Things use these like 8 episodes, and it works. And I mean, every show has 8 or 10 episodes in it.
I know the only reason why Marvel did what the MCU does it and whatnot, everything all the time and whatnot, why they started doing it was because they had so much shit they wanted to do. Right? So they had to cram it into 6. Everything had to be in 6.
Yeah, well, it's weird because we started with WandaVision, 9 episodes, and then
That was simply because they knew that there was so much stuff that they wanted to build off of it.
yeah,
And because it was awesome.
maybe. Well, I feel like that was the creators. Like they had like more story to tell with 9 episodes. That's the thing.
Well, they knew in some way, they didn't know completely, but they knew in some way that they wanted to tie it into Spider-Man 3 and Multiverse of Madness. They did know. They just didn't know for sure they were going to do it.
True.
That's part of the reason why Darrison's pissed about what went down.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. They seriously, because they kind of let him dangle there for a minute.
Yeah, that could be true.
There was this uncertainty there for some reason for a minute. They did not know what they really wanted to do.
Well, and then they didn't like show the show to the creators. So Doctor Strange 2. Well, also the release dates got really screwy.
Also, they were just starting off with their series, and they didn't know how they were going to play.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? Yeah. So I mean, at that point, they were probably, I don't know. If anything, to be honest with you, think about it. I think they probably knew damn well after Endgame, if they fucked up real bad, it could be real bad.
I don't know. I think Phase 5 is like that.
No, I think that. How could you not? If you were running Marvel Studios and whatnot, right? You think Feige didn't know that if they like literally just like really dropped the ball after Endgame, it would really fuck them up. Like really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I feel like Phase 4 is the weakest phase. It didn't drop the ball like Phase 5 did. You know, like Phase 5 is, I think, not starting great.
It's going to get better though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Captain America 4 is going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't
Come
know.
on, you know it's going to be good.
Yeah, sure. Captain America: The Incredible Hulk Part 2. Yeah, sure.
No. Captain America with Sam Wilson, my hero, my boy. You know what I'm saying? And no, you idiots. No, my boy is not some fucking racist bullshit. My boy, Sam Wilson, Captain America, because he is the Captain America. I don't give a fuck, right? He's my Captain America. Is gonna kill it. You don't need Bucky to carry a film.
No, I mean, keep Bucky with the soldier. He's a good guy.
No, but they should have given a second season of Falcon Winter Soldier, and that should have been 8 episodes.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
That really hurt them. The 6-episode thing.
Yeah. Well, but also the COVID affected them. And
I know.
Yeah, they had to reshoot a couple of
They
things.
cut a lot of shit.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, they had to change Black Widow because of it too.
Yeah, because we saw Val first.
They were supposed to connect. Yeah, they were supposed to connect.
I mean, they didn't really connect. It was just really
They were supposed to connect. They were supposed to directly connect the series and the film. You didn't know that?
They never. I mean, well, from mainly to introduce Val, like Black Widow was supposed to be the first to introduce Val, and then Winter Soldier we saw her again to like set up the Thunderbolts. You know?
Oh no! But seriously though, there was supposed to be a direct connection, heavy direct connections for the connective tissue, right? Because they knew that Black Widow was a film where there were fans who were going to be like, "Why the fuck are you making this now?" They had to do something, you know. You were not right, you know. So they wanted to at least do the connective tissue.
But they didn't do that really.
Plus, again, it was coming right off Endgame and Spider-Man 3, so like you know what I'm saying. They wanted to continue with the Marvel theme, the MCU theme, and have that kind of tissue from production,
Yeah.
and then fucked that up.
Hey,
Right.
blame COVID. COVID
Well,
won the.
It had to do with with the whole terrorist shit being about a
Virus.
virus. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Which everyone knows that. Yeah, the villain initially was supposed to be a virus.
Yeah. No, and honestly, it would have been a different series.
Yeah, I don't know why they changed it. Like
It would
get
have changed everything. It would have changed
Yeah.
John Walker, his role. Like when him killing that dude would have been different. It would have been it would have been a more serious series, like more dark, like not just like dramatic, but more like dark.
Yes, so I mean, yeah, they were trying to be more Winter Soldier, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That
More
quality.
like that, yeah.
And they had the players for it too.
Yeah, true.
Right? They did. They did a good cast. Great casting. It's amazing, folks. I'll tell you honestly, Andres, you know what? Listen, why don't we let's skip the re-review of Loki episode 3. I really enjoyed just talking overall, in general. You know what? Now this has been fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's put it off. Because we're already almost at 2 hours. You know what I mean? And this has been entertaining as shit. I'm sure people are gonna enjoy this. Y'all, all you motherfuckers that are gonna watch this tomorrow or the next day or whatnot. I know you're gonna like me and Andre's bullshit.
Yeah, okay. All right. If we do
Yeah,
that.
man, seriously. We got a lot of shows to do this week.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a podcast tomorrow. So
There you go. See, we got Soak episode 4, right? That's a pivotal episode. You and I both know how important those middle episodes are in the series, whatnot, everything.
yeah.
A la Moon Knight, a la Falcon Winter Soldier, a la blah blah blah, etc., right?
Yeah.
Secret Invasion.
Yeah.
No, but they were smart. They did episode 5.
No, 4 was this where
Oh, I don't know. I thought. Episode 5 was just horrible though. Like,
yeah, I mean, I think the whole series was horrible.
oh, it was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were real smart with that one. Let's kill it for the first 4 episodes and then just be terrible for the last 2 and see how that works. Okay, USA, right, Andres?
Yeah, Alien, you would say.
No, but you think about it, in a way, it actually hurts Olivia Colman. It doesn't help her. Her character.
Yeah, I mean her character. Yeah, but yeah.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't help her.
Yeah, what, her as an actress or the character?
No, her character, because she was so good.
Yeah, but it's not the first time MCU has done that. I mean, like Justin Hammer was great in Iron Man 2, and they haven't done that. They went.
My only point is that when you look back, right? That's why I really enjoyed doing just looking back at some of this stuff and whatnot. When you look back over time and you start contrasting and comparing stuff and whatnot, you notice some things you didn't realize. You know what I'm saying? Well, not right, and it's interesting to me. Like I never thought about that. Like the fact that, like why did they, do some of this? Marvel do some of the stuff they did. Like they had to have known of the letdown after Endgame. That and that they, if they at all, did not at least make somewhat super extra effort as they restarted in phase 4 to make sure the quality was maintained, that it would really fuck them up. I don't see. I don't know what the hell happened.
I mean, it was just Disney. Disney got greedy. They were.
Yes, the thing we don't know.
Yeah, Disney were pushing them to put more quantity than quality.
But I just mean we don't. Yeah, but we don't know. No, we don't know. We'll never know. I don't think the actual dichotomy of how much influence Disney has at the end of the day compared to Feige when it comes to the final decision making on these series and movies. Now, we just don't know.
I mean, thankfully,
we don't know the power dynamic. We don't. You know what I'm saying, Andres?
Yeah. Well, technically, Disney is the number one that they.
You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying.
I know. I'm saying, I'm implying to, I'm saying, Feige is the control of the movies of Marvel, so he has a higher power over.
He does. What I'm saying is how much actual Yeah, I mean, are they letting him loose and allowing him to do his thing to the level that he needs to? I think that you would want, and that worked, or are they actually literally like fucking like second, backseating his ass and
No,
like
no.
you know what I'm saying?
They are allowing him. It's just that he's stretched thin. That's the thing. With Phase 4, it was just he was stretched too thin, so he wasn't able to be with one project that could be consistent quality. That was the thing about the first.
That and he delegated too much.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole issue with Phase 4, and then
I think
now
he probably was exhausted
he is finally, yeah.
after phases 1 through 3 and Endgame and whatnot. I think he was probably fucking exhausted.
Could be.
I never thought about that, but think about it. He probably was fucking. We all know, we've heard of it. How times they would work all night and shit like that, whatnot.
Yeah, it's very true.
Right? The Russo brothers talked about how the doing Endgame really affected their physical health.
Oh, I mean, come on, they were shooting back to back.
Anyway, yeah, it actually affected their physical health, folks. Like literally, like their doctors actually like warned them that they were like not what they were doing was not good. Yeah. There was no toll on them. So imagine what the toll on Feige.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, another show we'll talk about, Andres. That'd be a great, interesting theme for a show, right? To look back and be like, you know what really did happen?
All right. Yeah. I think that. Yeah, I'm curious. I think we can discuss that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think it will be more interesting in Phase 5 because, like, at least Phase 4 had good moments. Like, at least Phase 5 hasn't.
I'm just saying we talk about it here and there on the edges, right, about these things, but we've never actually phased in and topicked a show and been like, okay, let's flush out what fucking did happen.
Yeah.
Right. Like, what was the thought process in the back behind the scenes before Phase 4 between Disney and Kevin Feige? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was the communication like? Right. Yeah. Like, and then again, who has the final say on certain things?
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, how much control does Feige have?
I mean, now. I mean, no.
You know what? It's right now after what happened in Phase 4. He either has more of it or less of it, so we don't know.
I don't know.
Right?
I mean, it's also a lot of people behind these things. That's the thing you have to remember. It's not only Kevin Feige. It's like there's other producers and also actors being producers as well. Like, yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen for like these recent Marvel projects.
The only reason they floated that rumor that Feige might have been fired, right? Whatever, when they fired a lot of the Spellman chick and whatnot and everything. Honestly, the only reason they did that was literally because they wanted to deflect, right? And everything and whatnot, because they knew that like when she got fired, she was gonna do what she did, which was immediately come out and have her attorney make a public statement that the only reason that they fired her was because she was lesbian. Right? So they had to put Feige in there too and float those rumors that Feige might have got fired, but they fired her, right? To cover their own ass.
I don't know. That one's weird.
I'm serious. You have to think that way. That's how it works.
I don't think so. I think there was more legit reasons. But it was it was for petty reasons. If you know more of that. Because apparently in her contract she couldn't promote this film that she produced, and so she broke the legal signing of that contract because she
the little bit I heard about how she treated some of those digital creators and whatnot, everything, and everything.
See, that's another story.
That's horrible. That is horrible.
Yeah.
Like that is not right. And I don't know what she's even thinking with that shit, man. That's not fair. If I even allowed that, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why he over delegated.
That's the thing about the entertainment business is in general they get away a lot of really.
I mean, since he's known for a long time, right? Like he's
I mean,
right?
It's been like that since the first Iron Man movie. Just remember, they didn't have like a solid script why would they shoot?
And nowadays, his core team was put together throughout the entire. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so it's been like that. It just now it's been, it's because of like what's been going on, with the visual effects people, and then now the actor strike.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I didn't even hear all of it. The little bit I read about it was bad. Right?
Yeah, I mean, like, well, first off, last minute reshoots, like last minute changes, like why?
I know. And I think the only reason why they didn't want to publicly put it out there, the real depth of it, and like really emphasize how badly that shit was handled, is because it would make them look bad, Disney and Marvel and whatnot and everything. They even allowed it to go on.
Yeah, but no one cares now. I mean, we're at this point where people wants to be fair.
The shareholders of Disney care.
Top place. Yeah, the Disney holder only cares about money. I don't know if there's going to be a resolve and something like that. But we'll see.
No, the shareholders of Disney care.
Hey, if they change it, like if they change the way they do, then
their stock price dropped by half.
I mean,
last year.
It's been dropping since the beginning of this year. Like it's been like that.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, do you know how much money they lost last year on Disney Plus alone?
Oh yeah, I know. It's subscribers.
150 billion in the fourth quarter. What the fuck? God damn, it's a lot of money.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, no, but seriously, I can't imagine that those meetings with the shareholders and whatnot are fun.
Oh god, I don't want to know. Anyway, so just to recap my rating for The Walking Dead: The City, the 9 out of 10. I like this episode. It was really good, better than the Dead City pilot. So it was more confident, I would say.
I was going to give it a 10, but then I rethought it and went with you and went with a 9 because I thought about it and I was like, you know what? You don't know. It might happen in episode 2. Yeah. So I'm gonna wait and save it and whatnot because episode 2 might be a 10.
Yeah, I agree.
And you know me, Andres, I don't like to throw out 10s all day.
No.
That's right. Unless it's going to 10 different massage parlors in the same day.
Yeah, sure thing.
That'd be very tiring.
Yeah, I agree.
That's a lot of massaging. For me, you know.
Oh my god. All right,
I'm sorry, I just can't help it, brother. It's okay, Andres. Everybody know. They all know what we're talking about.
Yeah, well, they know. I think they understand what you're saying, not me. So I'm just the red shirt of this channel. No,
if she came in to give you a massage.
No, thank you. I got my massage somewhere else. So.
If she was giving me a massage, whatnot, and I saw that next to me, whatnot, I'm going to put my hand up there and then see it, and I'll be like, I would draw back so quick.
No, see, you know what? That was another thing. Big reveal today. Jeff loves Brie Larson's Captain Marvel, just like she will. And he is confessing his love, but not admitted to us about his love of Brie Larson's Captain Marvel.
Andres, the last thing I'm going to say is I have at least one set you've heard me say before, right? That when at the end of Infinity War in the theater and whatnot, when I saw that beacon and shit, whatnot, I was probably the most excited person in the theater.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah.
When
I saw the Captain Marvel Sydney and shit, I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. That's funny because I mean,
I was jacked.
Good for you. I mean, because I didn't know.
You know that? Fuck yeah. I was excited as shit.
Well, just remember, I'm not too much of a Marvel guy. I wasn't too familiar with Captain
Marvel. I don't know that much about her either. I just love her, the color scheme of her outfit or whatever. I love it.
Yeah. Well,
I love the insignia.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
And her powers are dope.
Yeah. Powers are good. Yeah.
You know, I love the fact that Rogue got her powers from her.
Yes, that part I was I didn't know that because I love Rogue as a character.
Me too. Rogue is top 3 X-Men for me.
Yeah, and same here. And
always has been. Always loved the character.
Yeah, and I was actually shocked about that. And if you've seen the 90s show, like I which I did, season 2, they actually explored that. It's actually a good episode.
If you never talked to me on the phone, I was at some point I was going to tell you. Remember that I had a plan at one point to do a lot of X-Men stuff. Now, like right now, preemptively before we can get into the MCU stuff and whatnot, like some big shit that like literally was like so expansive and whatnot and everything that when I told Cyber about it, he was like, "Dude, I don't even know if that's even possible." You know what I'm saying? Like, how's that even work?
I mean, it's always better to do it in like a very concise.
Oh no! It was if I had the energy and things, and I was you know how it is, Andres, and I was right, and I was okay. USA, it was something that could be doable, and if I had people to help me with it, that was the main problem. Is it was something where I would need other people to come in on the bleeding edge and actually host other shows and shit, right? And like that, you know what I mean? Whatnot, like I wouldn't even be on the shows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Something big like that, like network level.
Yeah, no, I did.
Anyways, no, folks. Listen, we love you. We don't need to do plugs today and whatnot because your video is going to come out. And by the end of the week and whatnot and everything, letting everybody know, to go ahead during this series and finally, get your $25 Amazon gift card by raffle by simply getting Andres, the pop culture guy, over 1,000 subscribers. Not by the end of the year, by the end of the goddamn series.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, we don't need to plug, bruh. Because,
I will plug in another channel. So the other show.
I got your ass.
Yeah, exactly. So
that's right. Anybody who caught my last show with Cyber will not saw that stack of Amazon cards I have. That bitch is deep. Yeah, and ain't all $25 ones, baby. We might even be giving away some Xboxes and PlayStation fucking 4s and 5s and shit, or whatever the fuck they are, too, believe it or not. Can you believe it?
Oh my god. I can imagine.
Well, why not?
Yeah. So thank you, Jeff. I really enjoyed the show.
Me too. Yeah, folks. Hey, listen. If you have any doubts about watching the Daryl Dixon series, don't have any.
Yeah, no. It's good.
It's going to be great. I mean, I don't see how it's possible that this does not work. I don't.
Yeah, we have to wait and see with the next episodes.
No, Andre, this is gonna be good.
Yeah. Well, it's it's better to be cautious, not like. Yeah.
Norman Reedus is gonna smash this shit.
True.
Right. That's right, baby. Right, knew it right from jump with that Inception opening, man. And it's cool as hell that you and I both thought about that. There you go, folks. It's that simple. Me and I are the pop culture guy, symbiotic, right? We have a telepathic connection. But no, folks, we love you. God bless you. Thank you for supporting the MCU'S Bleeding Edge YouTube channel and podcast. Thank you for supporting the MCU'S Bleeding Edge report. And please support Andres, the pop culture guy. Andres, the titles of your 2 YouTube channels?
Yes. Support Andreas Pop Culture Guy channel %. First channel. Second is the DC Marvel Plus Talk. Please subscribe and hit that like button, please. But thank you everyone for the MCU Bleeding Edge community. You guys have been awesome. I'm very excited to talk about Ahsoka episode 4, as Jeff brought up.
Wednesday, folks, 9:35 p.m. Eastern, 6:35 p.m. Pacific. The Wednesday show is the one show where I actually do show up on time.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, last week it was just a hiccup, which is fine. So,
Cyber has a direct hotline to She-Hulk, so you know what I'm saying? Whatnot, right? I can't fuck around with him. You get me?
Oh god.
All right, well, see you later. Take care. Thanks again, Chloe.
Said, excuse me, but you don't understand where I'm at. I was all around the world, on span, cross the map. I've been laying low and now it's time to pop up, bitch, I'm back. Now I'ma run it up. Snooze on the kid that you done